I once had a birdhouse, or should I say, it once had me. This is not a sponsor, but these have been bought by a friend of mine, and they have some complaints about them, so I'm going to try to overcome those. Let's see, Norwegian wood. It's, let's see, I believe they call it, let me see if I can scroll up here. It's New Zealand pine. New Zealand pine. They're not pining. I think that's hilarious. Like, pine there is different than pine here. And when they sell birdhouses in New Zealand, do they say North American pine to make it want to sell? But the things look pretty good. Now, one of the complaints is, there's two of them here, is that the roof comes apart. And I guess I can see that. So what I did was I got some of this. I'm going to do a couple of things. I got this exterior super strength tight bond 3, and one of them I did already. See, I put a little bit down in there to try to give it some longevity. The other thing I got is I'll go through some lamps and stuff. That's kind of my life here. I got some shellac, amber shellac. There's clear and amber. I was told to get amber, and I haven't had glue sticks that are long, but I like this because it's made out of beetle wings, and this is safe for children's toys. So it's going to be safe for birds. So anyway, I'll stop my commentary on birds. So anyway, I believe we're going to make these stronger. Now you can see the end grain is there, so I'm going to shellac that and let it soak in. I was thinking of putting the ridge vent. I think that's what those two holes are for this to pass through. It's actually very clever. So those pass through, and I don't want to put it back on there. Sometimes they're kind of sticky, see? And I'm going to put that over there so I'll step on it and break it. And then you hook these on, and then you got yourself a birdhouse. So I'm going to shellac this thing inside and out. Now you see that they built in some little stairs for the little birds to climb up. How cute! And so there they are. And but this end grain thing is not good on pine. Water can get in there. Of course, it rots it if it gets in there. If you get a big rainstorm and then a freeze, it'll split the wood. So I'm going to try to seal this up best I can. Was thinking about caulking it, but I don't think I will because I don't know what that does to little birdies. I don't want them to suffer. So they got all those little drain holes there. You can see all that daylight through there. The little things are impressive. I think they're 24 bones or something. I don't know. So we're going to go through and fix these up. And oh, there's the other one. So I just kind of want to do a little bit of fix up. A little bit to make it nicer and stronger, but you can see that tight bond down in there, and it's been curing about an hour or two, but 24 hours. But I used really fresh. That's a brand new little bottle. I don't use that very much anymore since I use Gorilla Glue. And I got a fresh bottle, and so it would be very viscous and go down in the cracks and maybe give this a little strength. I was thinking of putting some little copper tape up there or something, but the water's going to get into those holes anyway, and so I don't know, give it a ridge vent or a little accent, but I don't think that's going to matter. Now this one of them had a little slit in it right there. See that little slit right there? I'm going to fill that in, and just to keep water from getting in. Try to give it its best life. I like the guys who make their birdhouse roofs out of old license plates. That's pretty cool. So anyway, but that's a pretty nice thing. I'm interested to see how much shellac goes in it. Now I'm going to give it a little sanding with some 320 and kind of bust up the game on any sap that's kind of leaked out of there and make it just kind of absorb it a little better. So we'll do that. So beautiful plumage. So let me put some tight bond in this one so we can get going and have that happening. All right, just I thought that was funny. So New Zealand wood. I once had a birdhouse, or should I say, it once had me. Okay, it's a very breezy, low humidity day here. So we're going to shellac these and make them much better, make them last a lot longer, I'm sure. Be careful not to clog up the vents, okay? And I think this is going to be great. Got the magic tool here. So this is what it ends up looking like. You can recoat these in like half an hour or sooner. Just give them a little scrub with a Scotch-Brite pad. But you can see the difference. And this thing will probably last 3 times as long. And it's all, I've just loaded up the open ends to the pores there. And I gave these a couple of coats. Put a little bit on the drip edge. Oops, it's so windy. And just kind of move them around, make sure nothing is stuck there. So there you go. They're all done. Birds, it may even attract birds since it's made out of insect wings. No, I don't think so. So that's all done. And I just think it's going to be better. And I did try to get a little bit down in these holes that these pass through. So see, that's just raw wood. That's not going to last very long outside. Now, this is alcohol based. So if you're out drinking your mint julep in the courtyard, don't spill it on your birdhouse, okay? You'll take that stuff right off. There they are. Well, there's one of them anyway. The other one's right here. So I just hung it up on my powder coating thing. And they look a lot better, a lot more durable. You can just buy this stuff in a spray can and just spray it on it. You don't have to, I don't know, I guess you can get amber in a spray can. I don't know, I've never done it. But anyway, I always just use a brush. So there you are. So be sure and give, well, you can't see it worth a flip, can you? There it is. There you go. You can see it now. There you go. And so anyway, that's it. So, wow. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll be doing something else later. The next thing's going to be putting wheel bearings in this trailer. Now, I know everybody's done that. But you got to remember, on my channel is also for my friends to have dates and times and everything to know. You know, when they did service on things, you know, they write it down, but it's better to have, if you're going to sell the things or whatever, it's better to have some kind of record like that. So be sure and go to Odyssey and check my thing out there. You'll see the internals of a Jaguar gearbox with red paint on the inside from the factory. Okay, talk to you later. Too windy to talk out here.